A hard Brexit would be more damaging to Great Britain than almost in the Second World War. I mean, it'll torpedo a lot of British companies. Virgin companies, I know, would suffer dramatically from a hard Brexit. So we're hopeful that those sort of 60 hard Brexiteers will be outvoted in the House of Commons, and ultimately, I do think that it should be put back to the British public when all the facts are known for another vote. The facts they were given at the last referendum were very misleading. It now should be apparent to anybody who lives in Britain how painful a Brexit will be. And personally, I would just love to see us, get rid of all talk of Brexit. Get back into the European Union as the biggest trading partner in the world, and put all this behind us as a lesson learned.
What were some of those misleading facts, Sir Richard, and what will specifically the consequences be if there is a hard Brexit, or if the UK exits without a, quote, deal?
Well, let's just give one hard, misleading fact. Big buses all over Britain saying that the NHS was going to benefit by hundreds of millions of pounds. It's very, very obvious now that what actually Brexit's going to do is cost Britain billions and billions and billions of pounds. A hard Brexit, if I just give you one example, in Virgin Atlantic, one of our airlines, we've already been torpedoed by the pound dropping from 155 to the dollar to 123, 124 to the dollar. That's meant all our costs are in dollars, so maintenance costs, leasing costs are all in dollars. So costs have gone soaring. The amount of the travellers, it's very expensive now for somebody from Britain to go overseas. If we had a hard Brexit, the pound will drop to parity with the dollar. And no one's going to be able to afford to travel overseas, and it would be devastating. I mean, that's just one company, one company's example of the kind of damage it can do.
Sir Richard, you're a charismatic, an historic entrepreneur, and I'm given to think of one with whom you compete in some ways, and that is Elon Musk, who is himself a charismatic, audacious entrepreneur as you are. What do you think of him?
Oh, look, I've got enormous respect for Elon. I suppose I see him as a young version of myself, and doing extraordinary things. And he'll continue. He's young. He'll continue to do extraordinary things for many, many years to come. The only bit of advice I would give him is not to burn himself out. Delegate, surround themselves with really good people, and a bit like with Trump, don't tweet, and you need an editor to check on your tweets. I think it can be quite dangerous if, at 3 in the morning you shoot out a tweet. But I suspect he realizes that, and yeah. But by and large, just an extraordinary individual.